Joining me now to discuss more on issues surrounding the protest is political analyst Ahmed Hussaini. Ahmed, thank you for joining us. On day one, we already have deaths, injuries, looting. I mean, did you expect this level of turnout and violence on day one of this protest?
Yeah, all right, thank you. Honestly, I underestimated the level of mobilization for the protest. Not because I wasn't confident about the level of mobilization by the organizers, but because of the frenzied attempts by the government to actually suppress the protests even before they began. There was a lot of back and forth by the federal government and state governments generally involving various stakeholders such as clerics, traditional rulers, civil society leaders in order to actually prevail on them to, kill the momentum of the protest even before it began. So seeing the protests, able to mobilize, such huge numbers across the country, there's actually a complete nationwide, compliance, with the protest directive, and it is actually quite huge and momentous for the country.
Considering all the assurances that were given, what's your assessment of the conduct of the security agencies during today's protests?
I think the security agencies actually conducted themselves professionally. Yeah, there were some pockets of escalations and maybe a provocation by the security agencies in some places, but generally speaking, we haven't seen the level of provocation or disproportionate use of force that we've seen during the NSAS protests and other similar protests across the country. So I think it is a good thing that the security agencies are learning from experience and are adopting very proactive and civilian friendly approaches in dealing with situations like that. But it's also, we have to also understand that the police also have to also respond to situations where hoodlums attempt to hijack protests and also putting their own men and officers at risk. So there is, issues that they can be on the defensive, and there are also issues about protecting the lives and property of innocent people when protests like this turn violent, as we've seen in some parts of the country. So, but generally speaking, I think the police have done a good job in not, bringing so much provocation and escalation into the whole situation.
Ahmed, we'll have to leave it there. Thank you for speaking with us.
It's my pleasure.